Hi folks, welcome to your mwis Friday Planner in association with Ellis Brigham. We've got a weekend of two halves really, as a rain system spreads in from the Atlantic with the wettest conditions in western Scotland on Saturday. By the time we get to Bank Holiday Monday, we're in a story of sunshine and showers, and that theme is likely to continue in the week ahead. Here's the chart for Saturday, and just a small area of low pressure pushing in from the Atlantic. Our previous zone of high pressure has just weakened enough to allow this feature to come in to spoil things, and we've got strengthening wind and some rain spreading in across much of Scotland. The wind reaching gale force on the high tops near to the west coast of Scotland and strengthening elsewhere with time. Low cloud will spill in to blanket most of the hills and mountains across the Highlands to low levels in the west, and all of that cloud and some rain will turn up across England and Wales later on in the day. Temperatures then on the mountains, a little bit cool once you're into the cloud, but pleasant where there's some sunshine around for England and Wales. Here's the sequence through the day, and starting at dawn on Saturday morning, and that rain already arriving across the northwestern coastal areas. Some high cloud spilling eastwards ahead of those fronts. Initially, many of the mountains are clear across the Highlands, but that cloud will be lowering in the west. The high cloud will increasingly spread across the sky for England and Wales, so any early sunshine will tend to give way. The rain then patchy as it pushes eastwards across the Highlands initially, but the heavier rain gets in across more western regions, increasingly so as we go onwards into the afternoon, and some steadier, heavier rain spreads eastwards too toward the Cairngorms through the afternoon. It's possible that could even just transition to some snow for a time across the highest Munros in the Cairngorms. And that rain also arriving then across the lakes and Snowdonia as we go later in the afternoon. Initially quite patchy, just coming from high cloud, but as we head toward the evening, that cloud descending and the rain turning steadier and heavier into the evening hours. As we go on in 3-hour steps overnight, you can just see how the rain is pretty widespread and some heavy falls around overnight into Sunday, and dregs of that rain will then be around into Sunday morning. The most persistent of that across Wales and the Peak District could take a few hours to break up, and then some showers will pop up as we go through Sunday afternoon. The odd one of these on the heavy side and will move around slowly. Those really focused from around southern Scotland into the Lakes and Pennines, and a few across Wales as well. Much of the Highlands for Sunday getting away with a dry and a bright day, with early mist and low cloud tending to break up. That's how the chart looks for Sunday. That area of low pressure really just weakening and dissipating with time. Not too much wind left around, a little bit gusty in places for a time, but with a very slack pressure pattern, it will mostly fall light. Temperatures then on the cool side again, especially where you're around the cloud banks, but will tend to rise given some brighter spells through the day. Into Bank Holiday Monday, and slack high pressure is across the British Isles. We have got a few showers popping up during the daytime. These quite well scattered, but with light winds will move around slowly where they form, so could give an hour or so of rain in some places. Many though getting away with some sunny spells, cloud tending to fill in a little bit as we go through the day. Some mist and low cloud across the hills first thing, all a bit ragged at first in the morning. That will lift and eventually break to most higher summits as we go through the daytime. So in the afternoon, the cloud bases are well elevated. Not too much wind around then, and feeling pleasant where you do find some sun. Feeling cooler across the far north though, just as the airflow tips to the northeast, so the northernmost mountains in Scotland feeling quite chilly, near to freezing point even late in the day. Further into next week, and we see a similar weather pattern for Tuesday. Some sunshine, some showers building up through the daytime. Those a bit hit and miss, but the odd heavy one may just break out. We'll move around slowly again with generally light winds. Some fronts over the Atlantic starting to encroach in as well, which by the end of the day might bring something steadier in terms of rain to western Scotland. A weakening front passing eastwards into Wednesday, giving some clouds, some outbreaks of rain, and a few showers popping up here and there as well. Some further fronts over the Atlantic trying to push into mostly small amounts of rain, but that could just give some dull and damp conditions to western Scotland with time. Again, not too much wind for many, but that southwesterly breeze could be fresher across much of northern Scotland. Looking at the big picture as we go into the second half of the week, and high pressure is trying to build from the southwest, but an ongoing story of sunshine and a few showers for a couple of days. Some weak fronts passing to the north of Scotland, giving some rain here at times as well. Showers popping up elsewhere in the afternoon, again quite hit and miss in terms of what you get, but they'll be around through Thursday. By Friday, I suspect the high to the southwest will start to build a little bit more, which might just cut off the potential for showers, but a few will still form, and locally again these quite slow moving. The indication of that high pressure system starting to build further over the country as we head into next weekend, but some fronts again may just be grazing northwest Scotland with some cloud and some rain here at times. Otherwise generally fair weather and a milder story, even warmer, as the airflows are being dragged in a little bit more from the southwest compared to our recent cool easterlies. The broader picture as we head toward the middle of May, and this is the indication of pressure over a week as a whole through until the 16th of May, keeps high pressure near to us across the British Isles. Low pressure generally toward the north, might just bother northwest Scotland at times with some showers or some rain from fronts just skirting through here at times. Fairly warm conditions for a spell then, and reasonably dry with just a few areas of showers popping up from time to time once more. We do need to watch just in case the jet stream over the Atlantic starts to strengthen for a while and maybe throws some weather systems in from the Atlantic with time. That will need watching then as we go into the longer range a couple of weeks ahead. For now though, enjoy the bank holiday weekend if you're getting out there onto the mountains. That is your Friday planner in association with Ellis Brigham. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.